Okay, here we go. Sydney, Boston, and Miami all have famous newspapers with what word in the title? Several newspapers have historically paired this word with morning, evening, daily, and Sunday. Two-letter smash. What is the more formal three-letter abbreviation for bad cholesterol? This form of cholesterol can clog up blood vessels with excess lipoproteins.
I know both.
Give me the second.
Second is LDL.
Herald.
That's correct. Well done.
Self-referential.
This statutory warning, LDLs are bad for your heart. Okay, next one. This is to Singapore Slingers. Sites like Amazon have seen a spurt in sales in recent times thanks to the hashtag blank made me buy it. Some of the products discovered by Gen Z in this manner are pictured, fill in the blank. And part 2, Amasa Coleman Lee retired forever from legal practice after his failure in a 1919 case in Monroeville. Through which work did the other person in the photo immortalize this?
I think I have both. Sorry, can't hear you, Chitkala. Very faint, very faint.
Can't hear you, Chitkala.
TikTok.
Okay, and To Kill a Mockingbird.
That is correct.
Shall I just dial in from the phone for the audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, might
Yeah.
be better.
I didn't want to make assumptions as to what your voice sounded like.
Wow, Vinoo's team really trailing, no, in this game?
Stop the count.
Yeah, I think we would stop it here and then go by ranks for.
Yeah.
So I think this was the extra squad. Okay. Someone needs to go off.
Yeah.
No, I think Chitkala's two devices are both.
Yeah, I think Chitkala, you can disconnect audio from where you have your video running.
Yeah, can you speak now?
Yeah,
Me?
can you hear me?
That's great.
Yeah. No, that's good.
I think we're good to go.
Yep.
Yeah. Bye, Lob. This is to you. Inventor Donald Hinge received the Order of Canada for inventing the handheld transceiver pack set for soldiers in World War II. What rhyming name is it commonly known by? And identify this recent Oscar winner playing the supporting role of younger brother Fuller McAllister in a 1990 comedy. Full name.
Yeah.
Both.
I'll go with 2.
I'll go the first. Okay. I'll give 1.
Yeah. 2 is Kieran Culkin.
Walkie-talkie.
That is correct. Well done. Starting round 2. Lob Boblaw, this is to you. A figure from a paper titled Blank's Phillips Curve looks like blank. Both blanks are the same. Fill in. And two-letter smash. The most common injuries to which body part usually affect either the anterior talofibular ligament, the deltoid ligament, or the anterior inferior tibiofibular ligament?
I'm pretty sure I know 1. I'm trying to work out 2.
Okay, but do you think I'm going to get 1 if you give me 2? Because in which case you can just give me 1 and give me time to work out 2.
Let me give you 1. You'll have some time to work it out at least.
Yeah.
Okay, first one is Japan.
Five seconds. Sorry, out of time. Passing you, Singapore Slingers.
I have a guess for 2. Chitkala.
Yeah, I think I have 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Ankle.
Yeah, and say Japan.
That is correct. Good steal. Well done.
It's crazy. It really looks like Japan.
Ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Singapore Slingers, you're direct. Stars are used to denote statistical significance in academic papers. Complete the title of this paper in which the authors talk about manipulation of these statistical tests in published papers in economics. Star Wars, the blank blank blank, where they pun on one of the franchise film's title by changing the first blank. Close variations will be accepted. And which character or key is used as an escape character in languages like C and Python to indicate that the character following it should be treated specially? For example, to create a new line, one would use this character followed by N.
I have 2, and I think I have 1.
Okay. Suggest to give 1 because that
Yeah, I'm
will-
just thinking of 1. Just reading the question again.
You want to give it? There's not much time.
Okay, yeah, I'll say 1 may be empirical strikes back.
Backslash.
That's correct. Nicely
Ooh.
done.
Nice.
This is empirics, but empirics, empiricist, empirical is all accepted.
Nice.
Next one to you. This is to bye-bye log. According to believers, the location of which religious text in the state of New York was revealed by an angel of God in 1823. It was engraved on golden plates by ancient prophets, and it describes a people whom God had led from Jerusalem to the Western Hemisphere around 600 BCE. And what song forms the title of the economics paper subtitled The Dire Straits of Medical Practice in Delhi, India, which talks about misaligned incentives for doctors and the uneven give and take involved?
Both.
Yeah, same here. Okay, you give 2, I'll give 1.
Money for nothing.
Let's say Book of Mormon.
That's correct. Well done. Starting the next round, Boblaw, this is to you. Which French word refers to a character who strolls the streets and observes the world around him? Such characters are common in literature, and painters like Gustave Caillebotte depicts them in several works. And this is a product from which technology company which got clearance for human testing in the US in 2023?
I've
I have
got
both.
both.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll give you the first one.
Sure.
Flanner.
Neuralink.
Is correct. Well done.
Nice.
Next one, Singapore Slingers. The addition of the word gin to which card game indicates the need for perfect combinations in hands without any unpaired cards? And 2-letter smash. Only 3 countries don't use the metric system. USA and Liberia use imperial measures. And which Asian country uses its own measurement system with units like Muyo, Pia, and Kuwait?
Both.
I have both.
Okay, give me either.
Myanmar.
Rami.
Is correct. Quickly dispatched. Well done. Bye-bye log. This is to you. Studies in the UK have shown that this character is popular among children with autism to understand emotions and expressions. One word, just the name. And the founder of which automobile brand was inspired to create its logo while standing before this site in Bologna?
Both.
I have, reasonable guesses for both.
Yeah, I'll start with
So-
1. Yeah,
All
Yeah.
right.
1 is Thomas.
Maserati.
Is correct. Well done. And starting the next round, Boblaw, direct to you. Which village celebrates its artistic legacy on the official Marseille website? The artwork below depicts the village, whose name means stake used to tie ships to piers. And which Anne Rice book in her vampire trilogy features Akasha, the titular progenitor mother of vampires in ancient Egypt?
I'm pretty sure I have 2.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I have one based on what I think 2 is. So give me 2.
Okay. No, so give me 1.
Yeah, I think 1 is Arles, Arles.
Okay, maybe it's just called Lestat.
Not that.
I have two,
Bye bye
but
law.
I don't have one.
I don't have one as well.
Do you have two?
No,
Let me give
I
two
don't
then.
have either.
Okay.
Okay.
2 is Queen of the Damned. So Queen.
Letak or Lestak.
Beautiful. That's correct. Well done. This Lestat and Queen of the Damned.
I really thought Arl will go to Lestat somehow.
So I had Queen of the Damned as well, and I figured you'd know.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
That. Anyway.
That was the Alia movie. Right? Yeah.
Singapore Slingers, you're direct. What was the imperial name of Emperor Yoshihito, who succeeded the Meiji ruler? The Japanese era from 1912 to 26 is accordingly named after this regnal name. 2-letter smash. Which city, named after Robert Blank, Secretary of State for War and the Colonies during King George III's reign, is at the foot of Mount Wellington?
Do you have either one?
No, I don't. No, let's pass.
Yeah, let's pass and think of this.
Passing. Boblaw.
I'm forgetting one.
It's ours, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Should we pass?
Sure, but
No,
yeah,
either.
right. That's
Pass.
Passing.
I'm forgetting
Nikhil,
one.
Vinoo?
I have guesses for two, but
You don't have one for sure, right?
no, I don't have one.
I think it is, I'll say it's Taisho, Taisho.
Sorry, out of time. Passing you. Guesses for part 2. Taisho is correct. Well done.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hobart is correct.
Oh man, I wasn't sure which country it was.
Yeah, same here. Colonies, I thought might be US. Right.
I'll just refer to you by your names, guys. The Blob, Boblaw, and Bye Bye Lob. I'm sure I'll find
Yeah.
somewhere.
I keep seeing
Okay,
Lob and I
so-
think it's us. Sorry about that.
Nikhil, Vinoo, this is to you. Peter Simonishek as the titular character on the left in which 2016 comedy that was nominated for the Best Foreign Picture Oscar and the Palme d'Or. And the National Blank Blank Center in Greenville, Ohio, started fundraisers in 2024 by allowing guests to hold the pose with an iconic piece of history associated with the person in the blanks.
I have two, I think.
I don't have.
Let me have a think about one. Okay, I'll give one. One is Tony Erdmann. Erdmann.
Annie Oakley.
That's correct. Very
Good
nicely
answer.
done.
I thought Tony Erdmann was the lady.
I thought it was a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Tony
watched the
Oldman and Annie
movie.
Oakley. Starting the next round with directs to Varun and Samanth. The infamous cost-benefit analysis for which American car in the 1970s involved the company knowingly saving cost on a safety feature by calculating that it would be cheaper to pay out damages for accident victims. We need the name of the maker and the brand. And which 5 ominous words precede the line "Rode the 600" throughout the poem "The Charge of the Light Brigade," referring to the fatal charge?
I definitely know the second one. And I think
Give that to me. Give it to me.
Into the Valley of Death.
Ford Pinto.
Yes.
Lovely, that's correct. Ford Pinto into the valley of death. Shree Chitkala, this is to you. The name for which orchestra instrument has traditionally come from the fact that it plays twice as low as the cello, lowering its octave by a factor of 2. Multiple names, but need the one matching this etymology. And 2025's Shadows is the latest edition of which popular game, with the characters of a female shinobi and an African samurai as the leads?
Both, I think.
Can you give me the second?
Second is Assassin's Creed. ASSIN.
Double bass?
Yes, correct. Well done. And next one to you, Nikhil and Vinoo. What is this product? Sourced from and named after the plains in South America. It's used in wedding decorations, and it is believed that swinger couples plant it to signal their preferences. 2 words. And a 1971 act in the UK created a unified system to replace which traditional courts where serious criminal cases had been tried for centuries? 1 word.
I definitely have 2, and I think I have something for 1. Or
Yeah,
should
I
I?
have a guess for 1. I mean, I have a guess for 2, but I don't have 1. I have nothing sensible for 1.
Okay. Let me say 1 then, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll say Pampas grass. Or Pampa grass.
Assizes or assizes.
Is
Yes.
correct. Well done.
Nice.
Nice.
Just that. Okay.
Okay. Next one, direct to Varun and Samanth. The symbol on the flag of Iran is meant to represent which flower? It is believed in their culture that a red variety of this flower grows wherever a martyr's blood is spilled. And Life magazine made Richard Ramsay a popular story in the 1950s because of his unique profession as a blank tester.
I think I have both.
Oh, wow. I don't have either. Which one am I more likely to get? Second one?
Yeah, let me give you the first. And,
Yeah.
just look at the question.
Yeah.
Tulip.
Lipstick.
Is correct. Well done.
Nice.
Just trying to look at his face rather than.
Okay, next one to you, Shree and Chitkala.
Who's that?
Sorry. Which Iranian dynasty was ended in 1925 by the first Majlis, which brought the Pahlavi dynasty to power under Reza Shah? And which writer published his third book, Why Sex is Fun, in 1997, the same year as his most famous book, both books being evolutionary approaches to human history? Full name needed.
Anything?
Sorry, my battery is dying. No, I don't have either at the moment. Oh,
Whichever part you have just said out.
Thomas Gray.
Sorry, out
Second
of time.
one.
Passing you.
Sorry.
Varun, Samanth.
Varun?
I have a guess for the second, but if it's possibly the same guess you have.
It may be, and I can't work out anything from that to get the first.
Correct. So let's pass.
Pass.
Nikhil, Vinoo.
I have both.
Both.
Yeah.
I'll give you 1.
Sure.
Qajar.
And
Jar.
Jared Diamond.
Is correct. Well done.
Guns, Germs, and
Nice.
Steel.
Oh, the writer was needed. Damn it.
Yeah, writer was needed.
Sure.
Good answer.
Okay, next one to you, Nikhil, Vinoo. Titivilus is a mischievous character traditionally depicted interfering with the flow of scribes, and thus he is informally called the patron devil of blank. Which word fills the blank? Singular. And 2-letter smash. Fesenjan is an Iranian stew whose texture comes from walnuts, and which fruit that is historically believed to have originated from there as well?
I have, SARS. Yeah, I have guesses for both.
I don't have two. What I thought was one. You have something for two for sure? You want to give?
I mean, I'm not sure, but I mean, it sort of fits two. It fits one.
Okay.
So shall I give two?
Yeah, please.
Pomegranate. PO.
Oh, okay. Typo.
That is correct.
I was like dyslexia.
So,
That was.
so all of these are intentionally put in the question.
Someone will ask, is that a typo? And then that will come unsnapped.
By the way, my guesses were author and orange. So
Oh, nice.
Okay. Ignore this bit. We have one more round of normal word smash.
Cool.
Samanth and Varun, this is to you. What infamous symbol from the history of the high seas was co-opted by the British Navy submarines in World War II and recently by US submarines who display it as they come home to indicate a successful mission? And in 1988, if the answer to the question was Judge Doom, then which character was in the question?
I've got both.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get the first one. Give me a second.
Roger Rabbit.
Jolly Roger.
Is correct. Chitkala Shree. Which historical character sings these ending lyrics in the penultimate song of an award-winning musical? Full name needed. Now I am the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see. I should have known. The world was wide enough for both name of musical and me. And the chimichanga is the deep-fried version of which dish?
Yeah, both.
Can you give the second?
The second is burrito. Burrito.
Arenberg.
That's correct. Well done. And to round off the normal word smashes, question to Nikhil and Vinoo. Which chain of stores launching its OG To Go campaign for its coffee? The cups maintain the brand's color scheme, and this 19th century American rhyming term for equality of things or the squaring of scores is sometimes said in plural, sometimes in singular. Give either. Here's a terrible visual joke.
I have two.
I have neither at the moment.
Okay. Let me try to think of one. Okay, I've got both. I'll give one. Okay.
Okay.
One is 7-Eleven. So ELEVEN.
Ah, okay. Even Stevens.
Is correct. Well done.
Yes.
So now we'll start with the staggered ones. First one is to Samanth and Varun. A feather representing the lightness of flight is the logo of which company formed in 2000, which made headlines in 2021?
I have a guess.
Give it.
I think we should go because you
Yeah.
figure
Chalo.
out. Blue Origin.
Beautiful answer. That's correct.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Superb.
Samanth, this one is for you. This Hollywood star got her screen name not because of her hair color, but because a colleague couldn't pronounce her birth name, Virginia. Full name needed.
Ginger Rogers.
That's correct.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice.
Shree Chitkala, this is to you. The creators of this musical were initially cynical about the adaptability of the source material until they watched this 1946 film version starring Rex Harrison and Irene Dunne as the titular characters.
I have this, I think.
Take it.
The King and I.
That's correct. Well done.
Nice.
Shree, this one is for you. The 6-word chorus of this 1992 romantic ballad from an OST takes a full 10 seconds to sing because of the time taken on the pronouns. At least one participant should sing it out.
And I will always love you.
Yeah, I'll give you the point. Despite
Does
you
that
not
count
singing.
as singing? Oh.
Okay, next one is to Vinoo and Nikhil. The Quechua word for this traditional weapon from the Andes gives its name to which American travel accessories brand known for its signature angular stripes on their products?
Do you have it?
No.
Shit. No.
Just be the next.
Yeah.
Sorry, out of time. Going
Yeah.
to the next clue.
Next, please.
2-letter smash. Of major historical significance, which is the only part of the Hawaiian archipelago that is not in the US state of Hawaii.
I have this.
I think I have it. Anything which comes from that? One.
We have a think.
I mean, I have some name popping in, but I have no idea if it fits. What's in the question?
I guess we have to go
Should
for
we
it.
go?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Konami.
I'll say Midway.
Not that. Varun, Samanth.
Any idea?
I'm thinking about the first. I don't have any. I think we should pass. Nothing comes
Yeah.
to mind.
Pass.
Yeah, pass.
Passing. Shree, Chitkala.
You have anything?
I'll say something.
Go
Two
for
means.
it. Sorry, what's that? For which part?
The first. TUMI.
TUMI, is it?
Yeah. See if you want to take it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll take a guess. Say Midway.
Beautiful. That is correct.
Very well done.
Superb.
Oh.
Nice.
To me
Very
and
well
Midway
done.
Island.
I was gonna say
Varun and
Cabo.
Samanth. Varun, Samanth, this is to you. These are some of the most famous examples of what type of architecture that emerged around the 8th century.
I think I know this.
Yeah.
But I may be. Huh?
I mean, I have a guess as well. Go for it because I do have a guess. So
The thing is, there's like two names for this, and I don't know what they want. Okay, I'll
See,
just
but-
give the.
yeah, give it.
Anyway, okay. Moorish.
We'll give you the point. Well done.
That was mine
Nice.
as well. Yeah.
And Varun, this is to you. When Ice-T and Body Count's song Cop Killer created an angry backlash in 1992, supporters called it hypocrisy by pointing out the success of which confessional 1974 song?
I shot the sheriff.
That's correct. Well done. Next one to you, Shree, Chitkala. Which character serves as the great Juzi of the kingdom, always seen with his Bakora stick? His backstory was fleshed out in the 1994 book A Tale of Two Brothers.
I think I have a guess for this.
I have something as well.
Okay, take it.
Rafiki.
Yes, correct.
Nice.
Well done. This one is for you, Shree. Continuing the theme of confessional titles, which 2008 song was inspired by a Scarlett Johansson fantasy as per the singer? She has denied the factuality of the claim, but suggested that an Angelina Jolie or Giselle Bundchen would make it happen.
I kissed a girl.
Is correct. Well done.
Oh, lovely. Well done.
And this is to you, Nikhil and Vinoo. What adjective was used to describe the conflict lasting from September 1939 till April 1940 in Western Europe? Due to the lack of any real fighting, use the British spelling.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a guess, but
Yeah, go for it.
okay. Should I?
Yeah.
Phony war.
Yeah.
Is correct. Well done.
Nice.
So that's the spelling you have to
Mhm.
use. And this is to you, Nikhil. And to round out a trio on confessions, these are production stills showing how the filmmakers created the point of view shots of the lead characters in which 1980s comedy.
Wait, I can't hear, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Is correct. Well done. Okay, next one. This is to Varun and Samanth. A nuisance in the West, especially in hospitals and public buildings, the blank ant is named because of an old belief that it was responsible for the great plagues of Egypt.
Any idea?
I mean, based on the phrasing, I have a guess, but
I don't even have a guess, so you should take it. Take it.
Bible
Sorry?
land.
Okay, I'll accept that. Not the answer.
Damn.
Oh.
So, Samanth, you need to take both. Two-letter smash. Which traditional ballad plays in both these films and is the inspiration for both these beloved characters' names? 4 words.
Pass. I still don't know the first.
Passing you.
I have both.
Nikhil, Vinoo.
I don't have either.
You'll get one. You'll get one if I give you two.
I will get one. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 is Oh My Darling Clementine. So OH is the 2-letter smash.
Sparrow.
That's correct. Well
Super.
done.
I had it after the second one came.
Arrow and Oh My Darling Clementine. Next one to you, Shree and Chitkala. The Canterbury Tales and the Robin Hood stories both owe gratitude to which Middle English poetic work by William Langland about the titular peasant and his interactions with the narrator, Will?
You have this, Chitkala?
No.
Yeah, let's pass then.
Yeah, pass.
Okay, second clue. Which product made from the abaca plant inspired the design of the Windows icons you double-click to access files?
So I think I have what 2 is, but
Yeah. You wanna give it?
I think 2 is just folder, FOLDER.
Sorry, out of time. Passing you to Varun and Samanth.
You have the first?
I think I have an idea for the second, unfortunately, but I can't figure out what works with the first.
Okay, yeah, because I have a guess for the second, but there's no way I'm going to work out the first.
Yeah,
even
I
if
don't think we'll be able
your
to
second is
start
correct.
work out. Yeah, man, don't know. Pass.
Passing
Yeah,
to
no,
Nikhil
that-
and Vinoo.
I have
I
two.
think I have both.
I have 2.
Okay, I'll give you my guess for one.
Yeah.
You'll see if it
Yeah.
rings a bell. Pierce Plowman.
Yes, I think that's correct.
PLOWMAN.
Okay, I'll go for 2. 2 is a Manila folder.
Beautiful answer.
Oh,
Lovely.
well
Pierce
done.
Plowman,
Well
right?
done.
Now that you.
Yes, Plowman. Well done.
And this is to you, Nikhil. Vinoo, you're direct. Such establishments added which similar
I
phrasing
can't
to
see
the
anything
existing?
yet. Oh, okay, now I see it. Yeah.
Okay, such establishments added which similar phrasing to the existing signs. Though cars would also land up, they were not the target mode of transportation. The sites needed to be much larger than usual, obviously.
Have a guess,
Okay,
but I'm not sure.
go for it, I think.
Okay, busing.
Not that. So, Nikhil, you take both now.
Yeah.
Not really a formal language, but what portmanteau term or name is given to this lingo to refer to the influence of a certain language upon another?
Can you zoom in?
Can you zoom out, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll say no flying and English.
Okay, not that.
Varun, I'll give you the first one.
Okay.
First one is fly in.
In English.
FLY. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Very well done.
Sorry,
Very nice team. Fly in and English.
I should have gone with bus in to fly in. Yeah. I thought it was no flying.
Okay. Varun and Samanth, this is your question. His first name is apt for a politically ambitious leader. His moustache sits well with his reputation of dictatorship. He also followed Gandhian non-cooperation in the bid for his country's independence. Identify this former president.
Should I give this to you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. This is Julius Nyerere. Nyerere.
Perfect spelling as
Nice.
well.
Superb.
And Varun, this one is for you. Name this ship from upon which James Ross sailed in the 19th century. It lends its mythologically inspired name to the southernmost of a particular geographical feature.
Erebus?
Beautiful,
Superb.
that's
Yeah.
correct.
Very
Which is the southernmost active volcano.
That's what tripped me up because I had no idea what that feature was.
Shree and Chitkala, this is to you. Which German mathematician lends his name to the method that helps derive the set of real numbers by cutting the set of rational numbers based on certain parameters?
I think I have this, but
Go for it.
I think. It's Cantor.
Not that.
Sorry.
So, Chitkala, need to take both now. The original work itself was lost long ago and has been reconstructed from the works of later historians like Diodorus, Strabo, Pliny, and Arrian. Which 3rd century BC work that served as the primary reference for that part of the world?
Pass.
Sorry, we'll have to pass you. Yeah. Varun, Samanth?
Any
Do you have
ideas?
either?
Trying to think. I thought I
Like, I
had
have
a
a-
guess, but it turns out to be wrong.
Okay. See, I mean, I have a couple of guesses for the second one, but they're just guesses.
Give one. Give the
No,
more
I don't have
likely.
one.
No, give one of the guesses. Okay, wait. No, out of time. Let's just pass.
Yeah. Pass.
Passing. Nikhil, Vinoo?
I have two for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
And,
two. You have something for one?
yeah, I have something for one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we can go.
Give one. I'll try two because I know what it's about. I just need the.
Yeah, one I think is Dedekind.
Sorry?
Diedkind.
I have something, but I'm not sure.
Sorry, out of time. What would your guess have been, Nikhil?
Indica?
So yeah, Indica.
Yeah,
This is
I would have
Megaphone
given the
of
point.
Indica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikhil.
I wasn't sure
It's
there's
question
more.
one phrased correctly though.
Oh, is it not?
Like real numbers includes rational and irrational numbers, so you can't cut rational numbers to get real numbers.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Vinoo. I
I
should have
wish
gone
I
for two.
understood any of what you said, Shree, but we'll take it a bit through.
Just
Yes.
wasn't
No,
sure.
it's fine. I mean, the answer is correct, so that's okay. It's
Dedicated.
not disputing the points itself.
I was thinking about
Okay.
that different one. So,
Vinoo and Nikhil, this is to you. Which queen consort of King Edward III from the Low Countries was regent for periods during the 100 Years' War and famously pleaded for her husband to spare the lives of the burghers of Calais?
I have a guess.
yeah, same, but I'm not sure. I think you should go for it if you've.
Okay, Philippa of Hainaut.
Could you repeat that, Vinoo, please?
Philippa of Hainaut.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. Well done.
Nice.
Lovely.
And this is to you,
I had
Nikhil.
a different one, so good you went for it.
He's okay.
That's what
Sorry.
he said, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And fill in the blanks in the official symbols of the OGs from Genoa and Turin, respectively.
Ultimo.
Not that.
Can I take the
Varun,
Samanth?
Samanth?
I'll let you. It's okay. Next time.
I mean, it's a guess. No, in terms of do we want to go for the BA?
We do.
Sure?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
for it.
I'll say Ultra.
I'll prompt you.
Like Ultras?
Yeah, that's correct.
Nice.
Sorry, I wasn't getting that.
Okay. Varun and Samanth, this is to you. Which organization commissioned architect Donald McLaughlin to create its emblem in the 1940s, for which he chose to use what is known as an azimuthal Earth projection? The photo is not of the logo, just an example of the projection.
I think we have this.
Yeah, then you should give it.
I'm just wondering whether it's something else.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we should go. I mean, there's like no. You go for it.
Okay. United Nations.
Is correct. Well done.
So, I was wondering whether UN, all that stuff. Anyway.
Okay, Samanth, this is to you. What is the subtitle of the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean film, released as a standalone in 2011? It takes its name from the Tim Powers novel about the supernatural waters encountered while searching for the Fountain of Youth.
On Stranger Tides.
Is correct. Very
Oh,
nicely
nice.
done. Okay, Shree and Chitkala, this is to you. Continuing the Donald McLaughlin theme, he also designed Room 600, historically significant in the 20th century, in which city it continued to be used for official purposes till 2020.
Anything, Chitkala?
You want me to take a guess?
Go for it.
Chicago?
Sorry, out of time? Out of time, sorry.
Sorry, I think she gave an answer, right?
Oh, sorry. Did you say something, Chitkala?
Yeah, she said
I said
Chicago.
Chicago.
Ah, no, not that. That's wrong.
Okay.
Shree, you take both now.
Okay.
In which French town is this statue of a 17th century writer whose surname referenced the town? He became the subject of a famous play and its multiple film adaptations across languages.
Okay. Nuremberg and Bergerac.
Yeah.
Is correct. Well done.
You see this in all the movies also, the set.
I don't know why I thought it was US for the first one.
I was torn between Nuremberg or Versailles. I wasn't sure what
Mm.
it is.
Okay, Nikhil
You
and
mean
Vinoo?
Cyrano de Bergerac being the
Hmm.
book or the play?
But it's based on a
rather than-
real person, right? So, there's a real writer called Cyrano de Bergerac, I think.
Okay, sure.
Nikhil and Vinoo, this is to you. And to end the trio on Donald McLaughlin, he also designed the flagship store for Blank & Co. It was their 6th flagship store since creation, but the one that finally worked for them and has remained till the present.
Can you zoom in? Okay. I have a guess. I'll say Tiffany.
Is correct. Well done.
Nice.
Vinoo, this is for you. In 2020, Magnus uploaded this photoshopped image of himself with whom, lending to plenty of quips from fans. By all accounts, they are yet to meet, but have expressed their admiration of one another in interviews. Full name needed.
Fan Yi.
No, sorry, not that. Shree
I
Chitkala?
have a guess, Chitkala.
Yeah, I think I have it too.
Okay, do you want to take it then?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Is correct. Well done.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, Varun and Samanth, this is to you. Not to be confused with an attic, which more often than not is used for storage. What word refers to spaces like these at the top, which are used for living and typically are under the angled roof?
I mean, I have one guess.
Yeah, go for it. Do you want to think a little bit more about it? I have nothing.
Let me think. Okay, I'll just say it. Loft.
Not that.
Oh.
So, Varun, you need to take both. This phrase was first mentioned in the Chicago Tribune on Christmas Eve 1986. We have become a nation measuring out our lives in shopping bags and nursing our psychic ills through blank blank.
Is the timer not running, Utkarsh, or is it just for me?
It's not running.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Now it is. Thank you.
I'll pass.
Passing, Shree Chitkala?
I have both, I think.
Okay, I have something for two.
Okay.
Don't-
Shall I give you one then?
Yeah.
That should confirm. I think one is a garret. Garret.
Guesses?
No, pass.
Passing?
Right.
Nikhil, Vinoo?
Do you have two?
No.
Oh.
Okay,
Have
out of
something,
time,
but not
passing you.
really.
I have non-com.
Two is retail therapy,
Retail
right?
Yes.
therapy.
Retail
Is
therapy.
correct.
God,
Garrett was a
Two-word
brilliant answer, Shree. Well done.
Thank you.
Mm.
Okay, next one is to Shree and Chitkala. Illustration and photographs of what motion breakdown, 8 letters, with lack of control or ability to manage direction. The word is also used in regular speech to refer to a chaotic situation spiraling out of control.
Okay. Have this. You want to take this one?
1 second, sir. Yeah, free fall.
Not that. Shree, you need to take both now.
Mhm.
Tommy, the titular boy in the Who's rock opera, is a blank wizard, as per one of their most famous songs.
Okay. Can I answer?
Yeah,
Okay. Tailspin and pinball.
that is correct. Well done.
It was another opportunity for you to sing and you didn't.
Yeah, I was wondering if I'd get that prompt. This I don't mind singing.
Go for it.
Later.
Okay. Nikhil and Vinoo, this is to you. Identify this flower, which gets its name from its resemblance to the mouth of a mythical creature quickly shutting.
Yeah. Should I go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Snapdragon.
Is correct. Well done. Ah, this happened again for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be that way, apparently. So it just
I don't think so, but okay. And Vinoo, this is to you. Based on the female bodies discovered in Gilgo Beach, New York, which 2025 Netflix docu-series has the subtitle The Long Island Serial Killer. No prompting if you name a 2014 thriller film, though the titles are almost the same.
Gone Girls.
Thank you for
Nice.
sparing me the trouble. It's Gone Girls, not Gone Girl. Well done.
Nice.
Okay, Samanth and Varun. So you're direct. This is the last round, by the way. Very close scores. In the book Dr. No, what highball drink does James Bond order with a whole green lime, which he halves, squeezes, and drops into the glass with ice? This recipe has become a fan favorite, though the films don't feature the drink.
Any idea?
Mm-hmm.
No. Can take a guess.
And
then,
okay, should I take a guess? I think you'll be better equipped to do
Sure,
both.
go ahead.
Tom Collins?
Not that. Samanth, you have to answer both now. One of Joe Biden's last acts was to raise the bounty to $25 million for the capture of which current head of state in the Americas, accused of destabilizing peace and infiltrating the US with narcotics? Full name.
No, man, not getting it. Sorry, Varun.
Yes.
Pass.
Passing. Shree Chitkala?
I think I have something. Oh, this one we have to take one part each, right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have either.
Okay, if I give you what I think is 2, you take the call. You want to
Okay.
answer or not?
Okay.
Okay, 2, I think maybe Nicolas Maduro. Nicolas. Go for it if you have something.
Sorry, out of time. Nikhil,
Yeah.
Vinoo?
I think I've got it. Shall I give 1 or 2?
Yeah, give one.
Yeah. So I think 1 is gin and tonic.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Nicolas Maduro.
Yes, correct. Well done.
Yeah.
Gin and tonic and Nicolas Maduro. Well done. Shree, Chitkala, you're direct. What alliterative epithet 11,5 was given to Army Chaplain Fraser McCluskey because of the manner in which he kept being airdropped into German-occupied France in 1944, where he served his priestly duties for the troops? 2 acceptable answers for the first word.
Okay, I think I have something. Should I go for it?
Yeah, I have something as well. Okay, why don't you go for it?
Okay. I'll say parachuting padre.
Very nicely done. That's correct.
That's exactly what it is.
Very nice.
And Chitkala, this is to you. Which Roblox game with a 3-word rhyming name involves wowing judges by getting characters into the best outfits?
Dress to impress.
Beautiful. That's
Well
correct.
done.
My niece plays this all the time. My God. I'm sick of hearing of dress to impress. Okay. So
And the last question going to Nikhil and Vinoo. This intertitle from the 1921 film The Lucky Dog shows the first of many such digs across movies, all targeted at which comic actor? The filmmakers had no clue what a casting coup this short film had created, but time would tell.
guesses, but nothing definitive.
I think we should wait.
Yeah. We'll wait.
Okay, next one. 2-letter smash. Which George R.R. Martin novel about the impending extinction of a planet that is losing its sun takes its name from a famous Dylan Thomas poem?
Okay, I have both. Should I give 1?
No, I think we should
Okay.
give
2 is Dying of the Light. It's DY, 2-letter smash.
Oliver Hardy.
Is correct. Well done.
Nice.
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 And
Do
that
not
is it
quit
for
until-
season 1. Very nice. Very well played. Great
Very,
answers from
yeah.
everyone.
Thanks for reading,
Thanks,
Utkarsh.
guys.
Thanks a bunch.
Thanks,
Congrats,
Shree.
Nikhil, Vinoo.
Good game out.
Well played,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys. Thanks, guys.